Hello and welcome to the Broken Dream. But before starting,
Yeah?
After mute, I have an echo. After mute, I have an echo. After mute, I have an echo. 23 type of echo. Okay, everything else looks good. So yeah, hello, welcome to the Broken Dream cast after dark with me, the Broken Dream, and you. To start, we're gonna start with this beautiful video that I find on the internet on chat music, because chat music has the best music or some bullshit like that. Just let me go back to sharing my stuff. Let's see, do we have it? I'm sure that you can hear the song, so that's gonna be great. If I saw, okay, we're gonna start with this. It's like what, 1 minute. If I saw this movie on a plane, I would still walk out. This trailer makes me want to sit on the TV and look at my couch. I paid nothing to watch this trailer, but I already want my money back. Coming to a theater near you, me, is that a threat? They should have made Rachel CGI instead. On Brown and the 7 Discord mods. The CGI looks much better when I turn my monitor on.
Oh, jeez.
Disney invites you and I must politely decline. I'm rooting for the poison apple. Why is Lord Farquaad playing Snow White? This movie should come with a disclaimer. No dwarfs were harmed, but your childhood might be. I haven't seen something self-implode this hard since that Titan submarine. Mirror, mirror on the wall, as a German I claim cultural appropriation. Mirror, mirror on the wall, Snow White in the 7 CGI abomination. Making the dwarfs look like a PS1 hack rig was a bold choice. Rachel Zegler looks like a medieval squire boy. He's lost $237 million, Snow White, hold my beer. Disney used to make people famous, now it ends acting career. Mirror, mirror on the wall, why the seats are empty in cinema hall. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what's the biggest Disney flop of all?
Jesus, some of these are savage. Like, the people can be creative at times.
Oh yeah.
Rachel Zegler was literally never in a good movie. Like, maybe there's a Rachel Zegler movie out there with like, oh, okay, it's not that bad.
From what I heard, every one of the other movie are trash. But yeah, I just had to start. Like the part where now Disney ends career. Oh shit, that was fire.
Because there's never a Rachel Zegler movie where you go, like, even Brie Larson, you can say there's a couple of movies she had where you go, oh yeah, that movie was good. Oh, that was her.
Secret Agent. Was it Secret Agent? No, Sleeper Agent. I didn't even know that she was actually. Sorry. What did I read? What's the what's the guest lab? NG remake. Oh, Ninja Gaiden remake. The actual Game Award was asked. I disagree. We're gonna talk about it, but I will hardly disagree. And that doesn't happen often, I guess. But yeah.
I will partially agree.
That was asked. Okay. Wow, this is the first. Massimo
Actually,
are in accordance. It's the end of the world.
For once, I'm coming closer to your opinion than your thing you said in the past.
Yeah, and then he will say that you can say giving an award to a game that came out in 2023.
Uh, I don't have any problem with that. I won't lie. But okay. Anyways, you know
We
what?
can start with the easy stuff, I guess. What did you want it to start with?
I was about to start with the real game award, and the drama that
Um,
ensues and everything else.
shouldn't we keep that for last? Because honestly, that's going to be the biggest subject, and we can end with like the the
The
the good part, the juicy big part.
Okay, if you want. So
I just want to start with the small stuff and then go into the
we
meat,
have
and then
like
maybe end with a couple
four
of potatoes.
four subject, and I won't lie, they all are kind of the same type of length in my opinion. But which subject do you think will be like
Oh well, we can start with the.
appetizing?
Okay, we'll start with the shortest. So there was that Xbox event, and out of that Xbox, I'm hearing myself in echo. I fucking hate that. In the developer direct, one of the things that came out of that was that there was a Ninja Gaiden sequel and a remaster of Ninja Gaiden 2. Basically, they have Ninja Gaiden Black 2. And I'm gonna start with Ninja Gaiden Black 2 because that actually came out, and I played it earlier on console, and I'm almost done finishing downloading it on PC. So
I
that was the first time
downloaded
in.
it yesterday. I didn't have the time because I had to work. So yeah, it was. I did finish downloading it like what yesterday, but I was too tired to play it. So that's me.
Yeah,
What does it say? Wait,
yeah, it's not
I'm
a game
buying
you play tired.
the 316 version right now. Sent on Discord. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Ninja Gaiden Black 2, no Black, fuck, no Black, fuck. The joke is actually taking root into my mind now. So Ninja Gaiden
Yeah,
Black
I saw this. Just
2.
2 seconds. He's sending me
I feel like
the copy message link. I know that you can see it. It's just that
So as I was saying, it's a weird mixture of the original and Sigma 2. The problem was that the original 2 was a really ambitious game, but my god, it was ambitious to the point of becoming fucking unplayable. So there would be so many enemies
oh wow.
that the game would just
It's
lag,
my Discord.
and then breast massively toned down. Oh damn. And
like I saw some stuff that showed that maybe it's like just the jiggle physics. That's why. Like
something that annoys me is that they released it so quickly that we didn't. The comparisons have not came out yet, but the
you
comparisons,
will be surprised how fast the comparison came out. The same
I
day.
know, but it's not fast enough.
Okay.
Because I know some comparisons came out, but you know, if that came out like you know, it came out, you know, yesterday, but it was announced, you know, much earlier, people would be on that shit even faster. But what I want to say is that so far it's a combination of 2 and Sigma 2, and 2 original, it has too many enemies, and you dismember enemies, and when you dismember them, they send that to me later. And when you dismember them, the problem is that their corpses stay there, and well, shit. Now the enemies take the corpses and throw them at you, so you have way too many things on the screen at once, especially if you do your magical attacks.
Like me and that fat woman on my screen.
Yeah. So you have too many
sorry,
shit on the screen, and some of the game elements could be NES levels of bullshit. One of the hardest moments in the game was when there would be guys across the chasm, and they'd be shooting at me in one of the earlier levels, in the streets. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to hide and then attack when they reload, but the other guy, they're timed in such a way that one guy attacks, the other guy, he starts reloading, and the other guy attacks too. So there's never a chance to attack. and I saw a walkthrough to help myself. And what you had to do was that you had to walk back so that the guys would despawn, so you could cross across the chasm. And I thought, what the fuck is this bullshit? You have to use glitches to actually complete the game.
That sounds
I
stupid.
the game has a lot of glitches. They have a lot of good ideas, but there's a lack of polish. Too many enemies flickering, enemies
this one
popping
is
out. Like you're walking and an enemy appears in the air and jumps you. The first level is literally an enemy is already sprinting at you, ready to clock you when you barely got control of the game. So you don't know how to block or jump or whatever, and someone is already attacking you, and that kind of sucks.
Learn fast.
And what?
Learn fast. Learn
The what?
fast.
Yeah, it's really learn fast, but in the worst way possible. And Sigma 2 is the contrary, where now the gameplay, it's stable, the enemy placement is not bullshit, but there's no gore, and there's no dismemberment, and there's less enemies, and the enemies that are there are really spongy and take a lot of hits to kill. Some bosses are just straight up removed or changed, and the pacing of the game is weird because they added new characters, Rachel, Momiji, and Ayane, but they're not chapters you select, they're just literally in the middle of everything you were already playing. So this game is like a combination of the two, because you have the option, by default, you have dismemberment, you have a lot of fucking blood, the enemy corpses stay for a while. I did the test. When you run in the stairs and you have a lot of enemies following you, that happens, and you can get 12 to 15 enemies on the screen, but since you're on modern hardware, it doesn't lag.
Just
They
gonna
did-
share
I-
this
I'm
with
not-
the screen. Should be okay. Anyways.
I'm not aware of all the changes, but I know one thing. The PS3 version, Sigma 2, had removed the upgrade system. So you use Essence to do special attacks, heal, and
Okay,
upgrade.
you don't watch the screen, right?
No, I'm watching it. Yeah, big titties. But the
It's
thing
just that
is
I wanted to show it to Massmart because he's like because I think that some people wanted to the problem is right now the thing that we have, and I'm sorry for cutting you off, like Cersei.
Yeah,
I
go
love
ahead.
the fact that you're going deep, hard, and explain all the part that's needed. Sorry, but yeah, the thing is that right now the problem that we have is that people are trying to sabotage game that have fan service, right? So I think that it's kind of jiggle physicky, and that's the part that that makes it look like if she had less, but she still has like big titties, like with jiggles physics and everything. I cannot go down because sometimes it is going
Yeah, you never know.
before, and that's like after, but the things like you can see that maybe it's like the jiggle physics that did it. And the reason why I took the time to show it here is that people forget that some people hate the fact that game are catering to us, and if we buy it and we make them succeed kind of in a way, it shows that we're right, they're wrong, and they're losing. And even if they're losing, they're still fighting us, and for that they will go out of the way to make it look like if something was different. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, right?
Oh no, that's actually that. And I was watching closely to see if there wasn't any censorship, and I saw side by side cutscenes, and I saw Rachel still has the girl in the beginning still has the same outfit. The CIA girl that tries to find you, and you're like, oh, that's good. They could have easily that would have been censorship number one, because you see some cleavage.
That's
but they
easy
didn't
to censor.
that.
It's like the one who had like what's the name? The one that had like some bandage on the chest. They remove the bandage and make it like open and stuff.
But
anyways,
so far in conclusion,
New follower
so
detected. Shepard Ariel
this
0.
version, you still have to use the same
Wait a second.
currency.
Thanks, Shepard, for the follow. Hey, I follow you. I wanted to share with you some cool idea for your channel, team, and I bet you benefit like them hits me on Discord. Ah, fuck your butt. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Sounds like about. But
Yeah, sorry.
yeah. So in conclusion, the upgrade system is back to what it was in the original. So you have to make hard decisions, which is good. So now the game is like a mixture of Sigma and 2 because I'm just like in the second level, so it doesn't seem like there's as many enemies. They did remove some of the content apparently. From I heard from people who were further ahead, but you have still a challenging upgrade system. The blood, the dismemberment, the enemies are not as spongy. So it's like it's almost what Ninja Gaiden 2 should have been in the first place. I have to go a bit further in, but so far this is still better than Stigma, where you have just two enemies and they take forever to kill, and there's no blood or cutting or anything.
Okay.
So honestly, my only real problem with the game is that, oh, look at that, the best game I've played this year so far is a
the
fucking game
remake.
from 2008,
Again.
as usual. Again.
Once again.
Fucking again. The other best game I've played is an online player game. That's technically a game from 2015. That's technically a game from
14.
also 2008.
Yeah.
No, 2017 Fortress 2, I think.
No, 2014 was the start of what's the name fucking game. Overwatch.
Because I'm thinking about Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Overwatch,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Overwatch.
Okay, good. Yeah, but that's my problem. Is that it's always like, oh well, it's the best game is a game that came out a decade ago.
Again.
God damn it. Again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, from what I watched, what is it? But
Yeah, always bomb.
Ligma balls. But yeah, no. Yeah, it's a butt again. I'm gonna take the follow though. I don't care.
Oh yeah,
But-
fuck. Take it all the follows you can.
Yeah.
Oh, are we ready for the direct?
What direct?
Well, the Xbox Direct. So there was Ninja Gaiden 2, but there's also a new Ninja Gaiden, and surprisingly,
It looks
it looks
interesting.
good, and not only does it look interesting, but there's a hard contrast between this and another game that's presented in the direct. Fuck, the game with Black Woman.
Krampus.
You know what the game that's animated like Spider-Verse. I forget.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Can we talk about this real fast?
Yeah.
So I saw this stuff animated like Spider-Verse, right? So I have this, and I never was this conflicted in my life. Like, okay. So this is my post. I know that you saw it. My friend always see my post because he's cool like that. And yeah, go follow my smart because my smart is cool like that.
Never. So the point is,
South of Midnight, and I never was that conflicted in my life, right? Because my comment is really simple, right? Is why the fuck can they make them look like women from the Boondocks? They don't fucking look good, right? Like you have her, you have Kung Fu Wolf bitch, and the stripper woman, and her that I forget was in which episode. Anyways, there was some comment that I liked because it was a comment. I forget. Sometimes I read the comments, it's just that there's nothing to say, right? But no, they have to make them look as ugly as this. And I know that we cover the fact that South of Midnight had like a better design, a better look, a better feel to it. And at start, the one was white. And now I understand why she was white. Because it was like
From the deep south.
homage to Alice in Wonderland. Sorry, I'm gonna talk slower because sometimes when I talk fast, I can be difficult to understand. So
That's fine.
from what I understood, it was a homage to Alice in Wonderland. I can see it was a homage to Alice in Wonderland, but with like a twist, like Alice Madness Return, kind of. Not Alice in Wonderland. What's the name? The magician does. I forgot the name.
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Thank you. So I can see it's a homage to the Wizard of Oz with a little bit of Alice Madness Return vibe, and it's kind of sad because I won't lie, the design of the enemy are interesting.
Really good.
And I'm like, it's the first game that I know I will hate. I could hate stream it. Seriously, I could hate stream it. Because it make me. It make me think of Goosebump or there's a game on PS1. I forget the fucking title. It's like you have the choice between two kids, and they have been sent to a haunted mansion, and they have to get out of it. And this is a game that I played when I was younger, so it was really cool, and it gave me that kind of vibe. It gave me the Alice and Madness vibe, and you can see that she looks white in those clothes, and you can see that they still kept it, but I don't. Best way I can say it is that
I'm also fucking conflicted because the thing is that
I don't want this shit to
succeed because now it'll prove that they want more of this, but you know that by the third game they're just gonna up the second game they're gonna up the woke, and then it will fail again, but you still give them money. But that's the problem, is that it's always like this. They make a first one, they put some woke, then they make a second one, then they make it fucking turbo woke, and then it fucking flops, and then they cope and seed, and then when something like Ninja Gaiden comes out and it's not censored, then they go, no, actually, they try to make you, they try to divert attention. When Lara Croft came out, and they put a disclaimer, but the entire game is good. It's just this little disclaimer they added, and you can't remove from with mods from Nexus mod, just to make sure that I was almost at that point too, where I thought, oh no, they made that remake woke, I'm not gonna buy it just because of that. But actually, I dug a little further, and no, the game is not woke. That the publisher just added this little thing to try to sabotage it.
Yeah, it's like,
and that's the problem with Out of Midnight, is that it's clearly a project that
started.
It's not one of those projects that.
No. Best way to touch it is a project that was started, almost ended with love, and some asshole just came in and be like, you know what? This is mine now. This is mine now.
Evil doesn't create; it just corrupts. And you can see it in the videos. You can see that there's a lot of diversity hires compared to Ninja Gaiden, where it's just a bunch of Japanese people and one woman in the art department. And then you look at Sound of Midnight, and then you know that it was a white woman. But then you look at the creatures, the art style. Those choices are really artistic and deliberate choices. You don't do that if you don't love the thing.
You know what? I will say it this way. I will say this way. You can, by the way, you can see that she's a fucking self-insert. That fucking woman took the time to put herself in this game. But
she's the voice actress, and you can tell, especially when she stands in front of the statue and she's so proud. It's obvious to me that her girlfriends who actually developed the game went, we're gonna model her after you, so all the black girls
they didn't develop. No. We have to use the right team. They just stole it.
It's probably like I said in my stream. It's clearly the white dudes and that one Arab dude that are actually programming, and then they're just coming in and then ruining the shit. And when they fire that Arab and those white dudes, they're just gonna be left like machine games with Wolfenstein. They have an engine, but they don't know how to work it, and every subsequent game will be worse. And that's what kills me. This game would have came out 5 to 10 years ago, and it would have been fine. But now, it comes out now, and you can tell, oh, we have a good art style, good enemy design, an interesting concept. We're gonna go back to more Devil May Cry, God of War roots, and then you can tell that the DEI came in and went, oh, we have to corrupt it before it comes out of the egg.
And I want to be frank.
Early enough, that's gonna fuck it up. And most people will try to defend this game and say, well, but no, the gameplay doesn't actually look bad. No, it doesn't. Or the art style is a artistic choice. Yes, it is. It actually looks good. But that's always my problem with normies and the people who are supposed to be on their side, is that if you put a ton of rope, they don't want any of it. But if you sprinkle a little bit, oh, it's fine. But 5 to 10 years ago, this would have been enough to set people off that would find it like weird. And in 5 to 10 years, if we're still here,
What's the name of the art before it's art? Like
the what?
The sketchbook, the art that's before they do something.
Oh, the concept art.
Yeah, concept art. Thank you. Yeah, keep on talking. It's just like I'm trying to find.
And in 5 to 10 years, because remember, even like I don't want to mention their names, but you know which crowd. They, we're always talking about, ethnicities and woke, and then it seems that their handlers probably told them not to, because, they review the stuff like House of the Dragon, and they say, oh, it's good, but, like, there's a lot of black characters and clear self-inserts, but, like, oh, no, but it's fine, though. In 5 to 10 years, the main character in games will be, there'll be two spirits, and they're going to be a trans, and you'll tell that to people, and they'll say, "Oh no, you're just a bigot. No, it's fine." Instead of, it's the slippery slope. In 10 years, the argument will be, "Oh, should the Diddy character do things with children?" Instead of, "No, there just should not be a Diddy character." And 5 to 10 years ago, it was, "Why is there all these gay characters suddenly?" And now it's accepted that there's gay characters.
You can see the model. You can see what they did.
They modeled it. That means it was pretty far enough.
No, they ended. That's what I say. That it was almost done. It was probably in beta before they're going like, yeah, but if you make it that, and then the guy was like, no, I like the way that it is. Oh, so you don't want more representation? Isn't that what I say? So, how does it feel to have touched a woman? What you'd say? He touched me. Let's fire him.
Yeah, that's my problem. If they've modeled it, like you said, it's probably pretty far along, because you don't... it's one thing when in the game, it's like, there's stuff that we thought about it, but we didn't do it. That was the concept art. That we started doing files, but we removed the model, or we didn't model it. But when we modeled it, and we started doing textures, that's pretty fucking far along.
Yep.
I fucking hate it. I hope someday, it's a wishful thinking and it's far off, but I hope that one day someone's gonna go, nope, here's like the product we wanted. Here's this version of the game with, we made a new version, and we added back the model, and we redid some dialogue and cutscenes, and here's the original vision. Fuck you. You know what's the worst too? Is that, it's about like Deep South folklore, and people are like, oh no, it's black folklore. It's like, no, it's, when I think Deep South, I think a bunch of fucking white people.
I think Hillbilly, Deep South, Hillbilly, my guy.
I think like Gambit from the X-Men, I think hillbillies, but they'll just talk about hillbillies, but only when they want to insult white people. But when they want to make it positive, they talk about the blacks. But it's like, no. Not only is it like a folklore that's not really all that old and deep, well, at least not that old, but it's not a black folklore. It's always like black woke people trying to get the stuff of the white man when it's actually a pretty recent white thing. You know, the folklore of the deep south. It's not a
Like,
black thing.
I would say this. I would
It's
say
like
this.
it's like when people go, oh, I've done that too, but oh what's his name? Falcon was Captain America in the comics. Yeah, but for like how long? Like 5 years? When Captain America was it for like 50 years, and Bucky was Captain America for like 10 years. You're taking the scraps that a
didn't.
white man took from another white man, and here it's the same thing.
Yeah, like I don't like Falcon was pretty great as Falcon in the in the
Winter Soldier movie.
in the movies. Yeah,
And then he had one or two good movies with him, and then he started becoming shit.
yeah. Did you see the part
wait, I'll be right back.
where he played a gay guy who wanted to be gay in video games? Yeah, that was bad. Anyways, let's say that. As Newer says, like, I would slightly disagree because, I don't think that the Deep South means only white people. White people. But I would say that I'm not surprised. But hey, the Deep South has its own kind of, can we say, yeah, has its own kind of diversity, right? Like when you see Deep South, I think white people, hillbillies, and black people, because some good food, some soul food, is some soul food come from the deep south, and in Deep South you have technically French descending white people and black people from let's say black people. And some uncle workers. But the thing is, like, the game was almost done, and it had so much personality, and I want to play it, but I don't want to give it money. I think I'm just gonna pirate it. I'm gonna create my virtual machine and just pirate that shit. Anyways, let's say that white people. I don't know what's the thing with Crunchyroll, so yeah. Let me go look at it. Crunchyroll news.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, but that sucks, you know. You might change the costume or the color of the hair, but you don't get that far and then change it. But comparatively to Ninja Gaiden, you can tell that it's a bunch of people who are passionate. They're mentioning really specific things like, oh, don't worry, there's going to be the Zuno drop and the Flying Swallow. We talked about the balance. They're just talking about the game, and you can tell they're passionate. And Ninja Gaiden 4 will be done by Platinum Games. And yeah, Platinum doesn't have Hideki Kamiya anymore.
I'm sorry.
Which guy?
I hate seeing the fucking white hipster bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watched some part of your stream. It's just that I was too tired to talk to you. Get bent.
Oh, that's fine. So the game looks extremely good, and despite the fact that Hideki Kamiya, Hideki Kamiya is not there, and he left with some of the team, but it still looks like a good game. You're going to play Ryu and a new protagonist, and you can tell that Ryu plays more like how he did in the past, and the new protagonist, you know, he's more of a platinum character. And they showed the gameplay, and you're like, wow, there's like exploration and like platforming.
Bayo 3 flop. Yeah. I won't lie, it didn't look that great as a game, and that's coming from me. And
Bayo 3, to have followed the development of Scalebound, it's obvious to me that when Scalebound was cancelled, the team wanted to not waste all of their effort on the what they've developed, so they just went Hey, let's just cram all the things we did in Scalebound back into Bayonetta, and that was a terrible decision because it's just that first off, it's way too heavy for the Switch, and frame rate is not that much of an issue, but when you have a giant enemy fighting a giant enemy and the camera pulls back and you don't see Bayonetta
Never
anymore.
finished it.
Yeah. Oh, I've played it and I've never finished it. It fucking sucks. And it also makes it so that Bayonetta lacks an identity as a series because you have the first game that's cool, but it's not polished. It's just that some ideas are like, why did you put that in, guys? Then the second game goes, well, fuck it. We'll remove all the bad stuff, and we're going to make the game maybe a little too easy in certain parts, and we're gonna change the focus. And then 3 is just like, oh fuck it, it's just Scalebound now. It's a completely different game, and we're just gonna repurpose the technology into something else instead of, okay, let's make Bayonetta 3, and whatever we did for Scalebound, let's make it a new IP somewhere down the line. But no,
You have
instead they
two
just
choice.
crammed that.
Make
Yeah.
it fun or make it gay. They choose gay.
It's really the worst thing you can do as an artist to just go, oh, I have done all of this, and this idea that because I put effort in it, it's worthwhile. But no, not necessarily.
I
As an
hate when
artist, you have
people.
to.
I hate that. I just
Yeah,
like
as an artist,
people think that because they made something like I put some effort in some jobs and I still lost them. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Like effort doesn't mean shit. Either it's
I
good
took
or
a lot
either
of
it's bad.
effort at. Sometimes you're constipated, you ate too much, and that shit you put a lot of effort into getting it out, but that doesn't mean it's quality.
Exactly.
That's basically Bayonetta 3. I've never finished it. I'm not gonna go back to it. It's just fucking painful, and I just wish that they accepted that, okay, working with Microsoft was a mistake. Let's just move on. But at least now, less negative. This looks good. And if as I keep playing Ninja Gaiden 2, if there's nothing too stupid inside the game in a couple of weeks, fuck it, I might buy it and just to
On
encourage.
Steam.
What?
On Steam.
Yeah, I might buy it on Steam just to encourage the team, just to say that, yeah, I'm actually interested in more Ninja Gaiden, and definitely when this comes out, I'm buying it. The way they treated 2 so far, I'm actually willing to take a chance with 4, because this, if this was a Western studio,
I would.
it would.
I would wait and see and wait again just because I can, and not. And I won't buy it just because I can too. Because fuck them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If this was a Western studio, for example, Machine Games, when Indiana Jones happened and the new Wolfenstein happened, you just go,
Indiana what?
ooh, there's
Indiana
something that
66.
looks off, and then it was off. It was actually pure garbage.
Did you play it?
I didn't play the new Indiana Jones game because first off, I was just not buying Game Pass anymore, and secondly, like I said, we've reached that point where, unlike Sound of Midnight, where we don't do the hate play anymore. Things are so bad, it's not even worth a hate play.
I would say that.
I saw a game.
Okay. I'm gonna say this because I can.
Just play on Game Pass, dude.
Get banned. No. Just play it on GamePass now. No. I'll say this. I did see people play the game and made some video like Chaz,
Yeah.
and I like his video because.
Wait,
I think-
Chaz made a video on Indiana Jones?
No, on the whole game from Sweden. I forget the name.
Oh yeah. That game.
Yeah, and I'll say that I like his video because he's like, why the game sucks because everything that's on the game sucks, right? But like I like the fact that he's like at the end he's like, yes, the game is woke. Yes, that's part of the reason why this sucks. But I could talk about the game, how the game sucks without saying woke all this time. Do you see how trash the game is? Like, yeah, just like
Yeah.
this video.
That's my problem. Indiana Jones, even without the woke part, you're like, ew, like the the design doesn't seem as good. There's a lot of things that just, even without the woke, you'd be like, Wolfenstein 2, I had this issue with it. Even if you remove the woke parts that were mostly in the
Two or
cutscenes.
New Blood.
No, 2. Yeah,
Okay.
because there was the New Blood, then there was one in between that was really good too, and then there was 2, and that's my problem with 2 is that the level design was fucking garbage. Like it was bad. When you get to the end of the level, you don't even know where the end of the level is. It's that confusing playing the game.
That sounds bad. Michael Jackson.
Sometimes
Bad.
you're just walking around and you don't know where you're going, and then when you get to the end is like you have to press X on like this small door that doesn't look like it's an ending. It looks like it's some kind. You know when you have things in the environment and you're like, oh, that's a door from an apartment, but you can't go inside buildings, so it's clear that you shouldn't go there. Well, no, that's your exit level in
So you mean it's not
what's it
Michael
called?
Jackson bad? You mean it's Joe Jackson bad?
Yeah, whatever that means. It's
Kanye
Joe
West
Jackson.
song.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but no, it is pretty fucking bad.
Joe
And
Jackson bad.
I've reached that point where at least before you're like, oh my god, this game fucking sucks, but
It
it's
looks
either
good.
was games were 3 things. Okay, it looks good, it's bad, but it's hilariously bad, or it's good, but I know that the world will eventually take too much space and make it garbage. But now it's like, oh, the games don't look that good, and they're like functional. It's just that, yeah, they're just functional. They're not like fucking disastrously bad like like old games on the NES. It's just like,
They playable, but they
eh.
sucks.
Yeah, they're playable, but they suck, and that's the kind of the problem is that sometimes people go, "Oh, what are you talking about?"
I
Yeah,
hate
but
those people.
it's like
And you should hate
because
them too.
that's the thing I've heard recently that I kind of agree with. It's that uh I think that NES games, like games before the fourth generation, the NES games, I don't like them as much.
Mhm.
I think that the good ones are not that good. They're okay. Like 8 out of 10 at best, and the bad ones are really bad. After that, games are really good, average but good, or really bad. Like a PS2 game, I think those were better. The good games were better, and they were better on average. When they were bad, they were far worse than games today. But now it's like the game is just and being is kind of worse actually than being like super bad
Being
because
bad is more memorable than being boring. Just say that.
yeah.
Sorry, just I know what you mean by.
No, you said it perfectly. I'd rather have the thing be just awful but memorable.
It's like getting. It's like a bitch just wanna be beaten before being bored.
Yeah. Basically, I'd rather have that. At least you have some form of stimulation rather than just just endlessly suffering.
You're welcome. Like, but yeah, I understand what you mean. For the Xbox Developer Direct live stream was, I'll say this, it was trash. It was mostly trash. Like, just one was good, so yeah, the rest was really boring. The only reason why I could survive is because I was watching someone else watching it, and that's me. And South of Midnight looks like having a lot of potential, but it's a trash game, and I hate the fact that as much as I'll say this, as much as I know it's a trash game, and it looks trash, and I will not buy it, if we who are player and know the industry have a compulsion to almost play that bullshit to be interested, I cannot see why the normie will not just buy the game and play the game. So see, I'll not be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised too.
Yeah. And yes, I'm a bigot and proud. But yeah, I'm scared that this game will be a success. And if it's a success, CDW will come back and be like, you see, we're not that bad for the industry. Get bent. But yeah, that's my point on that. It's just, it's just kind of annoying in my opinion. Because like, I'll say this.
I really hate that idea that they do that.
At least for what's his name, for Ubisoft. Ubisoft fucking the Assassin's Creed looks and looks boring for real. Just looks boring without imagination. But yeah, that's me. But this, I don't know.
Yeah, I know you.
I would
same
love
thing
to
with
see
the-
that it will fail, but we never know with those, with the gamers nowadays.
Yeah, we never know. Unfortunately, people have short memories, and it's like it's like a woman that's getting beat by her boyfriend. It's like, no, he stopped beating me for like 2 hours. It's like, yeah, sure.
Hey, it was the 2 best hours of her life.
Yeah, basically.
It could be worse. She's like, yeah,
Far worse.
he's beating me, but he's beating me less than what I'm supposed to take.
No, he's holding back his punches now. The bitch, are you for real?
See, he just broke my tooth.
Yeah, it's just a black eye. Bitch, are you for real?
Are you serious? Oh yeah, true. I cannot. Oh Lord, sorry. Trying to share the link on Twitter. I forgot to do that like when I start the stream. It's just that. /X. Okay, so that was the compulsion bullshit. What's this? Oh, okay. There's some censorship. Is that what I see? Oh, they removed the black guy?
Oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's what I wanted to add to the title.
No, sorry. It's okay. I already added. You can see it on the title. Nigga. Sorry.
Oh, you're a nigga.
Yeah. If you don't like your stream, who will?
Oh, come on. People will like it, I think.
Yeah. Nobody. I'm always the first to like my shit. Because if I don't, people won't. But yeah,
Yeah, they will.
So we can talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's not gonna be this hard, I guess. That's what she said. Sorry, I'm tired.
I'm hard.
That's what she said again. Oh, damn.
What?
She's a he.
No, no, not again.
Yeah. So yeah. But Kingdom Deliverance. So I know we talked a little bit about it. I was about to make a video about it, but wasn't sure. Was waiting for the best moment, some bullshit or something. Not really was. I wasn't waiting for the best moment. The real reason is that the way that I see it was that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looked interesting. But, like, every fucking time, they have to open the fucking mouth. And also this, Daniel Varver looked base and interesting and smart. Let's say it this way. And I say,
Oh yeah, my mind disconnected. It's the same guy who went. Do you want body type A, B, or not at all?
no, that's another one. That's the Lord of the Fallen.
Okay, yeah.
It's another shit. It's okay.
Oh, same difference.
It's okay. But the thing is, like, you have like a picture of him, like, literally shooting a gun, and the thing is, like, the reason why I know that most people sound boring, like, this is my Kingdom Come. Lol. I understand. I love the double entendre, but yeah.
Ah, yes.
My problem is this. I know that people from outside the West, and when I say outside the West, I don't mean outside the West, like outside the West. I mean outside part, like fuck, what's the name of this bullshit? Outside the state, sorry. Outside the states, like the United States of America, thinks differently. And the thing's like, it is okay and it's normal, right? Like most people are base. It doesn't look like it, but like the United States and Europe are like more like anomaly more than the standard in the world. You just need to talk to the pastor to know that. Why are you gay?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna talk about this, but okay. So you're an anomaly. So I know that most of the things is that sadly, and this made me think about my perspective on Embracer Group, because Embracer doesn't look or sound woke, in my opinion. Like, I went to the website before it was popular to go to the website of some company because I wanted to invest, and I showed Nero the website and the mission statement. They didn't have no DI bullshit. And I won't lie, they didn't look like if they changed something. Like some company that I liked and that have game that I like that are under the banner of Embracer Group still doing great. Like Ghost Ship game that make Deeper Galactic. They're doing great. They didn't change shit, and they don't have representation in the video game. It's literally dwarfs. So, I understand that people think that Embracer Group may be woke, and I don't think so, because if they were woke, they wouldn't let Take-Two go and let the... What's the name of the game? The game that had, like, good shooting, but bad story, so bad that I didn't finish it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Gearbox, the game that was created by Gearbox.
Oh, Borderlands 3.
Thank you. They wouldn't have let Borderlands. They wouldn't have sold the Borderlands IP, and I'm still clinging to the fact that I think that Embracer sold Borderlands to have a better negotiating power with Saudi Arabia, because they want the Saudi fund money. and that's my opinion. And you can go Saudi, you can go Chinese, or you can go woke. You cannot do all three
Indeed.
because some country doesn't like those stuff. So I think that the parent company may be woke, but I don't think that what's the name? Those people are woke. I think the company that have them under the umbrella is woke. I don't think that embraces woke, in my opinion. Can change, maybe. Did they make bad decision? Probably, like every company in the world. Do I like all the decision? No. But Deep Rock still plays good, and Rocking Stone still that. Those Rebirth mod better drop soon. Lol.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's my take. Mainly performance one. I'm not even surprised. Square Enix sucks at doing PC game mode. Just remember that that Neo Automata didn't have a performance upgrade until they had to go be published by Xbox. Xbox forced Square Enix to do a performance update mod.
Jesus Christ.
I can wait for them. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. And that's my point about this. So we talked about that last week. I made a video. I didn't publish it because it doesn't look like it, but I have a lot of stuff to do during my day, so I don't have the time for publishing all my videos. So some videos never get published because it's outdated. I changed my mind, or I just don't care. So, anyways, all that to say this: they put themselves in this shit, and I hope for them that they can get out of it. But my wallet is closed right now. They did too many bad decisions in a row for me to change my mind. And that's the way that I see it. Like, people weren't about to dig in this game if they just went directly like, yeah, you can choose, it's not unskippable, is a choice that you have, and that's it. No, they have to go do that and change the subject and then attack a YouTuber and then double down on the attack on the YouTuber instead of going and excusing themselves. And I know it's difficult because we immigrants don't know how to say sorry except giving food and letting people eat together, and that's the excuse. Because we eating together, everything is forgiven, kind of. That's how it works in our country. Saying sorry doesn't exist in the vocabulary. And I understand it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And I understand it better than anyone else. Right? Like, sometimes you just stop talking and the silence means, oh shit, I fucked up. But he decided to show his immigrant ass on the internet and talk shit on the internet. So you have to learn to say sorry in the internet language. And he better do it fast. Because from what I understand, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 dropped from the top 10 wishlisted game on Steam. And that's bad sign. Like, and I understand. Like, I'm a migrant too. Like, saying sorry is not my no, it is because I have some English blood, but that's different. I have some the
Hey.
one white drop, one white drop,
One white ancestor.
yeah, the one white blood drop in my vein. But yeah, like, doesn't change the fact that they double, triple down, and it's like all the stuff that they did to come to this thing. And right now, this drama can put him down, in my opinion. But that's me. Um, will they see sorry in time? I don't think so. Will the game sell?
No,
Maybe.
immigrants wait like 10 years too late.
Yeah, I think it will sell, but not as well as as they could have if they just say sorry. Because, like, I don't know, it's just dumb. In my opinion, it's just dumb. That's my take on it. Like, they could have skipped all that, but they didn't. So, yeah, it's their fault. Hope
Oh,
that was
entirely
worth
their
it.
fault.
And from what I heard, they're like good-looking women with big titties that you can fuck, and that will be like naked. Like you will see
Ah,
some good-looking titties and punting. They had to
how
fuck it up.
sad.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna dust out my One Piece hat and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Because things like okay, the
yar.
reason the reason why I'm going with the One Piece reference is for two reasons. Uh, Metrically, they cannot say that the game sold if they cannot if I don't use something to make them watch. So that's me. Um, that's the first thing. Also, do you see the difference between the first face and the manish face? Like
Wait, show it again.
she looks like a fatherless woman.
She. I saw the intro of the game. She is fatherless.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean the when she was white?
yeah. When she was white, she looked like she had a family with a father that
Yeah,
cared. Anyways,
black dysgenics.
yeah. Anyways, let's say that. Yeah, I feel kind of sad for the drama. Um, yeah, but
I
yeah.
find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad.
You know what? What's worse? I was about to buy Kingdom Come Deliverance for February because like I let myself have like one thing for February because I like February.
Yeah, because you're gay and St. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's my Valentine's Day. February. Anyways, okay, so let's go to the last one. Forspoken, Son of Midnight. Forspoken. I think that Forspoken is worse than Son of Midnight. Because Son of Midnight looks like if the game was finished before the woke mind virus came in. So they just changed some design, that's it.
I still wish they had the time to finish at least the original character design.
I, you know what I was wishing? That the game was
Mhm.
completely finished and they publish it before going woke.
Realistically, I wish that they would have finished mostly the game and then they added woke stuff, but superficially.
No. The reason why is because if they finish the game and they went woke later, during the release they couldn't have changed it. That's why.
But that's what I want. That's why I'm saying, kind of, is that, that there would be no woke things or so little woke things that it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
And then by the time
fair
they
enough.
they go full woke, it's like, what? Or partial woke, it's like, well, at least I got one good game out of that.
Yeah. So I sent you the video about the Real Game Award. I think that you watch it. I watched it
Yes.
during the Hypnocast. Hypnotic took so much time choosing one of the categories that I was thinking that he was a woman, deciding to choose a restaurant, and that was funny in my head. So, on that note,
Wow,
it was
that's
the
bad.
first. It was the first year of the Real Game Award. I saw people hating on it. I saw David Gaffey or David.
David Chaffee.
No, I'm doing it on purpose.
Oh.
like David Gaffey and
David Jaffe.
and
I'm
the
also doing it
other
on purpose.
and the other Jew. What's his name? The gay Jew who's sorry, I was not supposed
Oh,
to say it that way.
Schreiber.
Yeah, Schreiberg. Sorry. And Jeffrey Schreiberg. Those two, I really hate it. And okay, this is just me. I hate the fact that Schreiberg has that many people sucking his dick and being like, at least he's a good game journalist. No, the only thing that made him good is the fact that he has contact. That's the thing. He sucked
That
dicks.
statement fucking kills me.
Like, people think. Okay, the reason why I hate this nigga that much is because that asshole was the first to start putting some deviceness in fucking gaming. I remember where people were all like, they didn't like everything, but they let you live with your choices, right? Like,
Nah, we can't have that anymore.
his first article was saying that it was kind of pedophilic that the sorceress from Dragon's Crown has so big boobs, so big of boobs. I'm so annoyed talking about this asshole that I forget to censor myself. But
Wow.
that's
Oh,
that's the greatest
Yeah.
gaming journalist ever. That people are fucking praising and glazing like no tomorrow. That guy sucks.
I have to shit on you because we're gonna get demonetized now.
Thank you. You deserve it. Like I do it so often that it's I understand. But
Don't
That-
worry, you would have done the same.
yeah. But that guy sucks.
I get to say retarded once.
You just said that. Anyways, but that guy sucks.
Yeah, he does.
That guy is a British secret in real life, by the way. Like I remember when Hideki Kamiya sent him the troll in Dragon's Crown to say to no the troll because he made like that better. But
Oh yeah, the dwarf. Yeah,
the dwarf exactly. And that's
insinuating that he was a
yeah, he's a bundle of stick.
Yeah.
Of sticks, 6 sticks even exactly. But yeah,
several things.
but yeah. He sucks. Like I remember, I was talking video game with people, and I was talking about video game that was interesting, and I'm like talking about Dragon's Crown, and it's like, oh yeah, what's the game? And I showed them the game is like, I'm not sure the design is like kind of misogynistic or something. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Are you a gamer? Who cares? No woman even tried to touch you. Who cares if you're misogynistic? They will go to the drugs and try to put you in fucking lockers.
That's kind of what I hate with like. That's partially the subject of my latest video. I kind of hate how fucking gamers are just, they were just too easy to just brainwash into the nonsense, and they couldn't just do like immigrants and just go, yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
he's
he's lying because they're trying to get our money and steal our shit. Oh my god, fuck.
Yeah, people got felt the hook, line, and sinker to that garbage.
Anyways, let's say that fuck Schreiber. Schreiber is not one of us. He's not even a game journalist. He just has contact. That's the only thing that he has, and even that's changing because Endymion start having, so just GT has contact. Ha! Crunchyroll sucks anyways. Does it mean that I get Crunchyroll for free?
You
Crunchyroll,
wish.
because what? Your Crunchyroll was hacked? How was your Crunchyroll hacked?
How do
I
you
don't.
hack a
I
Crunchyroll?
don't
Who
even
would care
use.
to hack Crunchyroll?
Yeah, seriously, hack something important like Netflix, like Amazon.
Yeah. Hack the
Anyways,
Netflix.
yeah, that's kind of annoying though. But yeah, so if we go back to the Real Game Award, I watched it. I know that you watched it. It was short and sweet. It wasn't that short. It was like 1 hour and a half. But they cut the preamble and everything because they're like an introduction. And for a first try, it was pretty great, in my opinion. It was short, sweet. It fumbled the bag at the end. Oh, okay, good to
Yeah.
know, good to know. But yeah. They fumbled the bag at the end because I think I would say that every other stuff had like some good introduction, some good YouTuber introducing it, kind of, depending of how you feel about some YouTuber nowadays. Razor Fist. I don't have any problem with Razor Fist, but I will understand if people have problem with him. But
I'm starting to have problems with
I
Craig like you do.
I never. Okay, I will say this. I never liked Craig, right? I never liked side scroller. I watched like 2 episodes and it wasn't for me because
What,
no
what
that
was the thing you said specifically
about side scroller about
about
Craig.
Craig? No, about Craig specifically. He's the kind of guy who's like, you know,
He's an army.
yeah, he's an normie, and it's like if it's not a problem, you said something along the line. If it's not a problem for him, it doesn't care.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's
that's the thing. After watching it, and you know, watching also Synthetic Man watching it, I'm starting to get that vibe too of that. Well, not I had that vibe too for the other guys. I'm starting to have it for Greg too, where you know a lot of these people just Craig including now in my mind, just it's just a click, and it's just the thing that they care about. And if it's not that, well, who gives a shit? And it's not a problem.
it was always like that. But like things like okay. I'll say this. The reason why I started having problem with okay, how can I say that? Because it's not like if I have problem with Craig per se. He's a content creator. We are kind of like okay. I would say that differently. He's a content creator. I don't see myself being a content creator. I have a real life that's more important than
Because you have an actual job.
yeah. I have an actual job, so I don't really care, right? The YouTube stuff is really just for fun, right? If it makes money,
Yeah.
cool. But I have an actual job, right? Who pays real doneros, right? So I don't care that much. So, like I know that sometimes I can be meltos. It's just because my caring went from fire and stuff to really I do not care. Like doesn't look like it, but like I have my own business that I'm working on. I have my books that I'm working on. I have my own video game company that I'm starting to work on. And like when I say starting, like I'm talking about registering the video game company so that I can get some funding to pay and recruit some people to develop the story, working on the story and everything. Like real money. I want to make real
Being
money
flown.
move, right? And like I won't have problem being on side scroller even if I don't really like the guy, but I would prefer being like on everything else than side scroller. When I say that, I'm talking about what's his name, D-Day Cobra, who I prefer. Anyone else but this guy. But like seriously, I would say that Xcast is one of my favorite. Regional Eagle, anyone else but side scroller. So side scroller looks like a half-hearted one who really like old school game but doesn't really care that much about new school game. And I'm like, okay, cool for you. Like it's the type of guy who's like, but I just want to grill. But okay, cool. But they're getting in your industry. Yeah, but I see this problem, but not this, so I don't care that much. And then it's okay. And it's okay because like I love to say, it's like we need everything in the world, right? Because God knows that if the world was just like some people like me, the world won't turn at all. Because at some point you'll be like, fuck it, I'm going home and I will let everything burn. But that's me. That being said, I forgot where I was going with this.
Yeah, that you don't care that much about him, but it's like he's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, like the way that I see those people is like they open the door for people to 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 go in and be like at the start being like, oh shit, oh no, he's exaggerating, and then people see it and like, oh shit, he may be right, oh shit, he's not going far enough. And then they go to people like Synthetic Man and other people who's like farther than Stuttering Greg, but that's me. The same goes for Kingdom Come. Like some people are like, "Oh, what? You can be gay? Seriously? Okay, I'm not buying the game." Like, yeah, but it's a choice. Yeah, and I choose not to pay for the game. Like the pendulum is swinging hard, fast, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop. Drill, baby, drill. Anyways,
Yeah, but that was part of my problem. It's that, there's clear parts in the Game Awards where you can tell they wanted to say, you use the term woke, but they didn't, and they all have that vibe of we still want to have plausible deniability, but also. It's a bit like how the issues we had with the all those movie guys were like, well, it's not my thing, so I don't care. It's only when it's invading my thing that it becomes a problem. I'm like,
and
okay, but that's yeah,
I see what you mean,
yeah,
but I
that's
know why they did it that way, and it's better that way. It's not possible deniability. Is the things like woke is the term du jour. I'll say that like that. Is the term du jour. Best way to say is that what's woke today will be non-cool tomorrow, or preachy tomorrow. Like the term woke, if it can be changed, it's better to change it, because what you want to do is make it palatable
enough for normies.
for normies, and you have to. It's like, think about all those video about economic or programming or anything else, and the guy is just throwing some fucking programming term to you, like, oh, you should go do this for loop to get in this algorithm who will slice and dice and pepper and salt, and then he will go to this dictionary. Like, I'm a programmer, and
I'm
I
gonna
find
stop
that
you there. I almost agree with you. I do agree that when you present a thing for someone, you can't go in balls deep. That's the problem that nerds have.
Exactly.
Like then. It's like, okay, well,
I
your
hate
shit
the
is
fact that
cool.
normie like it. I hate the fact that normie like it.
Yeah, but your shit is cool, but you went it too deep, too fast. So now it's like, oh my god, shut the fuck up about your nerd shit because you just overwhelmed me with just all your nerd shit all at once. You have to go in, lighter. But
You have to have some foreplay.
Yeah, you need foreplay. You can just shove it in there. But the problem with the normies is that, if you don't want to go super deep with the video games, for example, like, I don't mind. But with the issues with the woke stuff is that you do have
Sorry.
to go,
The comment was funny.
into the deeper aspects, because if you don't and you stop midway, you're never gonna solve the issues,
Yeah, but
and the issues will keep popping back up.
Yeah,
And
but-
my problem is that the normies, if you make it palatable, but there is never a point where, okay, now that you made it palatable, I'm ready to go into the deeper shit. They just never go into the deeper shit. The people who go into the
not
deeper shit
true.
are
Like-
like people like you and me.
Yes, and there's more people like you and me. Like, okay, think about.
Okay,
Let's use a
look
concept.
at this.
A
They
simple
will go into the
concept.
deeper shit,
A
but
concept
the
like the
problem is
red
that
pill. Okay, the red
yeah,
pill. Some people will start with like a video about why did my girlfriend cheat on me or some bullshit, and he will find a video like I don't know, like a video by Joe Nobody who's going like gonna talk shit or simple real fast, real slow, and then he will find like some fresh and fit. Then he will find some Sandman. Then he will find some I don't know, someone who's modern, some. Grey Ghost. Then he will find some Zombie Kush because you know who I'm talking about. The Chronic. And then it's like, okay, now I understand, right? But the thing is like it's gradual, and I will say this.
but it's gradual. But it's only people like you and me. Because here's two things. First off,
at some
when
level,
people only go from one extreme to the another, the same way that they're accepting of all the woke shit. People don't. My problem is that people will eventually accept it,
2
but
seconds.
they will never.
Just 2 seconds. Stop talking for 2 seconds. It's not because I want to cut you. It's because you start cutting really hard, and I hate to talk with someone who's cutting because he's doing a good point, and I can just dismiss it because you're cutting like a bitch.
Let me change some things on my part then.
Maybe. I don't know.
It might be my fault.
Can I change something? I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe now it's gonna be okay. I don't know. Try.
Okay, is it better now?
I don't know. You just start cutting like 2 minutes when you were talking, like when you went in your rant, and I'm like,
it doesn't matter. What was I? So yeah, the thing is that people don't really understand things, and then when they will finally say and do the same things as us, they will hyper compensate for how dumb they were and how they let bad things happen. The what?
Melanie Mack and her. I'm a Christian now, so nobody can move.
Yeah. That's the thing. They're going to become like super like Puritans. They'll go from lefties to just hardcore Quakers, and they just go from one extreme to another. And they
wait,
don't stop in the middle.
I'm sorry. I have to say, the fact that the Christian John De La Rose was a theory and an opinion at the same time, that kills me. Seriously, he had he was drawing furry porn and pony porn.
Oh god.
And now he's like, a woman dancing, it's porn. Nigga, what?
But that's the problem, is that they're degenerates, and then when they're not degenerates, they go way far in the other extreme.
Farther beyond.
Yeah, they just go from one extreme to another because they don't truly understand, and they want to show that they're adhesion.
I will just put a caveat for it. I just think that the grifters, in my opinion.
I'm not talking about them specifically, but I'm talking about
just normies for this one.
But that's the thing. Like normies in general will just go from like one extreme to the other. And then it's just to try to oh no, I'm really serious about this, and they're just doing too much because they don't actually understand the nuances of the issues at hand, and they're just fucking stupid.
Or they just don't care.
Or they just don't care. But that's the problem. They don't care, or they don't truly understand.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I would say like this. I would say it like this. There's a limit of how much you can. Okay, if I'm telling you that another Disney movie just crashed, do you really care? No. you don't give a fuck, right?
No.
You've been burned.
Indeed.
You kind of don't give a fuck right now. Like, if I ask you, what was the last movie that you watched? What was the last Hollywood movie that you watched? How long
Oh,
was
Hollywood.
Oh, Nosferatu, I guess. Why?
Yeah,
Because it
I
didn't
guess.
feel Hollywood-ish. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like from caring too much, from hating to apathy takes time. Like, and I think that we went through it really fast. Like, how many people did you talk about that just admitted that the last movie that they watched was really trash, and they kind of tired to see like the black trans guy or the black gay guy who's really effeminate in a role. Like, the word
But that's what I'm
changed.
talking about, is that we go fast from one to the other because we understand, but most people don't understand. And they just don't understand. And then when they will quote unquote understand, it's going to be too late.
Too late for what? Because the thing is, like, right now the pendulum is swinging from all part. Politically,
Yo, I'm not.
uh,
What I'm saying is that yes, the pendulum will swing. But what I'm saying is that people take so long to understand, and by too late, I mean now the pendulum's gonna crash hard, and it's already starting to swing hard in the other direction.
yeah, it's
And
destroying everything.
in 2 days, you're a guy and you wear shorts that are too short, or you gay, and then you're going to get like burned at the stake.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying, is that if there were more people like you and me, then it would have stopped around 2016. But now it's going to stop, and it's going to go back the other way. But because we've waited, while the normies understand so slowly and waited so long, and now they're so allergic to it, they're going to swing it back, but far in the other way.
Mm-hmm.
When Batwoman came out, for me that was like peak woke. I was like, okay, this is too much. This is fucking stupid. But it kept on going and going and going, and it never fucking stopped.
Yeah,
It
but
just-
I understand. But yeah, if I go, what was he talking about the real game award?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah. It was like a flash
niggas
for
are drifters
I
anyways.
just think that people need some release, because the same way I think that fucking stuff with always left wing political can be really annoying and really how I'm thinking in French right now, because the words like really annoying, boring, and étouffant. I forget the word in English.
Smothering.
Yeah, smothering. Thank you. Can be really smothering. The same way I see if people always talk about woke, it can be really really smothering on the other side. Not that it will happen right away, but right now people need a release valve who doesn't have any political.
I want to make a small distinction to protect you. Yeah, it doesn't mean that we don't want to be these people like, oh, anti-woke is worse than woke, because it's
No, no,
not.
no, 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 no. Those people are just cowards. Keep on
Yeah,
going.
those people are just cowards.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they
yeah.
know they can't fight. They're afraid they can't fight back. But if
It's,
we
it's
were
like
all,
it's like the fucking Ackman coming into the comment and be like, "Oh, what? You eating your own?"
yeah, but if we're all united, we'd win easily. But
Yeah.
that's the
No,
thing.
no.
I also tired of that's why sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't stream or I didn't make a video, because I tire of talking about woke shit all the time, because yeah, I identify the problem, but I want to solve it, but it's not necessarily solvable alone. And sometimes I
No.
just want something like Nosferatu that's just entertainment with no political strings attached.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
straight up entertainment. I don't want propaganda shit. I just
Yeah.
want to watch a movie or play a game and have fun. I'm playing Ninja Gaiden, and inside the game, I'm having fun. I'm playing Catherine. I'm having fun, and I'm just playing Marvel Rivals. I'm fucking having fun.
Do you have the full body one or not?
Full body.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say that you're gay. But yeah, if you have full body, good.
I have full
Yeah.
body. It's fun. Marvel Rivals. It's fun, and you need that respite where it's not woke, but it's not either. Oh,
It's just fun.
you know,
It's just fun. It's
we
just
made
fun.
this. We made this game to stick it to the left, and then the entirety of the game is look how not woke we are. And it's like, shut up,
Yeah, yeah.
loser.
Exactly. But yeah, so that's the thing. So, I did like it. I still think that they fumbled the bag at the end because the end was kind of like the end was really fast, and I think that for the game of the year they could have take a little bit more time or take like 2-3 presentation or a sketch at the end, something to make it like more immersive. Like I find it funny that people are hating this hard because I saw David Gaffey because his life is a gaff. Only French people can understand this.
I know you're doing this on purpose, but my autistic brain wants like to correct it every time, and I have to remind myself that you know.
Anyways,
Just chill.
yeah, and that's the thing. And he was like shitting on Stuttering Greg, and I said, and like I said, it's not that I'm not a fan of him. I just don't care. Like, don't take it wrong. I just don't care. Like, there's some creator that I don't care about. Like, the best example is like, what's the name? Fretanga is a good creator when he wants, but sometimes he's like too woke and the anti woke are two the same. I'm like, no,
Who said
we're
that?
not. Fretanga, he's a Latino who's making videos. He's pretty funny when he wants, but sometimes he's like he tried too much to be like I would say that he's like you but different because he's like
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, he's
um,
trying too hard to write the thing. It's like
No.
the lefty version of me.
Not even. He's like the wannabe want to. He's an Xbox lad. He's an Xbox lad. No, he's a PC master race though. But seriously, my problem with him is like he's like, oh, this guy did this in 1998. Okay, I like that. I like that. First time, yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't see it. Yeah, what did he say? I didn't see the comment.
I cannot. Let's say bottle of stick. But
Fuck.
yeah. But like his videos are interesting. My problem is like he tried too hard to be like the defender of the client. Like I'll say this. I'm not trying to defend the client because the client is stupid. A fool and his money has to be separate. If it's not by someone else, if it's not by me, it's gonna be by someone else. The way that I say it. But I'm not the one who will separate a fool and his money because I want to have a good reputation. Like the best way I can explain it from what I understood.
I really like that expression. I really like that. I don't want to separate a fool from his money because I want to have a good reputation. I'm gonna steal that.
But the thing is like example, he was talking about Grooms, right? So Mark Kern Grooms made a game that he promised like in 2016, Emerald 8 or I forget, that he was supposed to bring out. And right now, for the anti-woke, I hate the term, from people who are tired of having dumb shit in the video game, so normal people, Groom is one of the great guys, right? And he's like, no, he scam people. He scam people. He made a game, and he used all the fund to buy a bus. Okay, he mismanaged fund. Oh wow, a CEO who did some dumb shit. Yeah, but that was how long ago? I don't care. He should be a leader for that. I'm like, okay, but did you see someone promote the game of Grooms? No. People are just talking about Grooms when Grooms is right. And then he's like, yeah, but he scammed people because he didn't bring the game out. Okay, did you see someone talking about the game about Grooms? No. People are talking about he has a good point. He has contact. That's it. Like, okay, sometimes people paid for games that Grooms was supposed to make and bring out. He didn't. What now? What will you do? Oh, you're gonna point it out? Good. What will it change? Do people get their games? No. Do people did get their money? No. Like, sorry, not sorry. I don't care that much. He's doing something good. Let him do it. And
Let him
what-
cook.
exactly. I don't say that I solve him from what he does, from what he did. I just say that right now he's doing something good. The rest I don't care that much. It's like when they point out that someone beat his wife. Okay, I will say this.
Oh yeah, then the white slap that bitch hard.
I understand that it should be a bad thing, but in my opinion, I don't care because it doesn't look like it. But if you live with a woman for some time, or if you had a girlfriend at some time, you know that bitch can be crazy and sometimes make you want to punch in the face.
Get some good elbows. Get a good elbow in there.
But yeah, that's my take on that. But yeah, I'd say that the World Game Award was okay for what it is, and people will hate. The only thing that I kind of mad is that Alyssa McConaughey did get worst gaming journalist first place, but I wanted her to have second place so that she's still a loser, so much loser that she's still second place. Like she's so much a loser that she cannot even get the prize of the loser, so she's had to get the second place even when she's a loser. But that's
Wow.
me. But yeah, I can't wait to see how it will go. But it was fun, and I would say that it was kind of fair. Some games were really obscure, I won't lie. Like the best racing game, I was like, what the fuck was that game? Seriously, I didn't know any of those games. The best cash grab, I would say that it was kind of like, I understand what they mean, but yeah, like when you say cash grab, can you have like real cash grab? Like, I understand that no one likes to pay DLC or pay for costume, but it's optional, so who cares, kind of.
By the way, just before we end, Darren Till had this boxing fight, but
Yeah.
Tyson, Louis Fury pulled out, so he fought some fucking random football player.
And he won.
Yeah, in the 6th round.
Kinda
I hope
sad.
for him that people still bought that shit because
I
who
won't.
cares?
I won't.
Because the
Can-
thing
can-
is, you know, the point
Can
is to
we
make
stop with the... Oh shit, oh shit. I forget I was
big
sharing the
money
screen.
fight.
I almost opened my stuff while sharing the screen.
you know, you're making a big money fight, but the guy who brings in the money isn't there.
Yeah,
Sucks for
seriously.
you.
But yeah. Anyways, that's my take on that. I think that's it. I will let you talk about that because, like, I know that I put a lot of stuff.
Oh no, I'm done. That's it.
Okay, good. Oh yeah. Also, I appreciate Alpo Urslan, but he's getting on my nerve, kind of. Not you?
I didn't. It's not one of the guys I really watch.
Okay. Because he started thinking that he's better than everyone, and he's doing some dumb shit, like starting to try to have beef with Grifter, and that's people who cover war games, and he's like, they tell you that they have contact, but not really, or they talking about DI, but they don't cover it like I want it, and I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I in before Endymion turns out to be a cook because I saw his face for the first time during that thing, and he fucking looks like a cook.
No, and
He has
even
the physiognomy of
he
a guy
always
that does
did.
weird shit.
Like, okay,
And that's not
when he
seen.
start, okay, when he had like 1,000 sub, no, 100k sub, he changed his avatar for this, for his picture, and he doesn't look like, I won't say that he looked like a cock, he looked like a Serb, because he's a fucking Serb. And when I say fucking Serb, I say it with like all the grace in the world. But he's a fucking Serb for real. And the thing is, like, he looked like a Serb. That's it. He just looked like he eats food. That's it. And he likes foods. and there's nothing bad with
Uh-huh.
that.
Okay.
That's it.
See you in 6 months.
Anyways, on that note, be a little bit evil and stay passionate. Oh yeah, hey, you should watch the new outro.
Oh, we have a new outro.
Yeah. Anyways, be a little bit evil
Oh,
and
Jesus.
stay passionate. See you next time.
Oh, I'm gonna play some fucking Mobile Rise, wasn't it?